Hi everybody, my name is Sophia and I'm the founder of paintingdreamscapes.com, and I want to help you get more people to see, love and buy your art. And today I want to talk to you about the one thing you may be doing that's keeping you from getting more clients and sales on your art. So let's talk about it, shall we? Because if I can help you get more clients, that would be like a huge win for me. I really want to get more people to buy from you and help you become a thriving artist. So without further ado, let's talk about it. Now, the one thing you may be doing that's keeping you from getting more clients or more sales on your art is that you're confusing clients. And I first realized this when I started offering commissions many years ago. And I was offering all of the things. I was offering drafts, I was offering line arts, I was offering fully colored pieces, and then you could choose headshots or waist-up shots or even full bodies. And it got kind of complicated to keep up with everything. And of course, each thing had its own pricing. So like a line art of a portrait was a lot cheaper than a full body, fully colored painting, of course, right? But what I thought was me being able to accommodate all of the clients' needs and giving them so many options to choose from so that they could find what they wanted and what they needed in my offers. What I was doing instead was giving so many options that clients were just overwhelmed and they really didn't know what to choose, so they left empty-handed. And I've seen this in many artists that are offering commissions, and that's why I believe you may also be doing this. When we offer so many things to the point where it gets overwhelming, people choose not to choose anything and they just leave. Why? Because a confused mind always says no, and this holds true now and forever. When you give someone too many options to choose from, it's over. They're going to leave empty-handed. And I'm sure you can think of many times in your life where you have or where you were given so many options to choose from that you just felt so overwhelmed and so like,
what do I choose? What's the right option? I don't know.
And then you just didn't choose. And not choosing is also a choice. So you want to make sure that your clients don't feel confused, they feel totally ready to commission you, and it's your job as a marketer and artist to make it as easy and simple for them as possible so that they will follow through with commissioning you. There are a few things that you can do to make this, again, as simple and straightforward for them as possible. And also for you, because when you don't have to continuously keep up with all of your offerings, life as an artist becomes a lot easier, especially once you start like consistently making money and you have to report your taxes and everything. If you have a lot of items and like offerings to report, it starts being pretty chaotic. So the simpler you can offer things, the better for you and the better for the client as well. Number one thing you can do to reduce overwhelm and make the buying decision a no-brainer for your client is to reduce the options to the minimum. Like I mentioned before, instead of offering like drafts and line arts and fully colored pieces, don't. Just offer whatever it is that you want to offer, whatever brings you the most joy, choose that and stick to that. For example, for me, I chose to only offer fully painted artworks. I said, okay, I really don't want to sell half-baked stuff. So that meant that I wouldn't be selling sketches and I wouldn't be selling line arts. I would only be selling fully painted artworks. And this can be totally different for you. Maybe you really thrive in painting or in just selling line arts. That's fine. Just choose what works for you and stick to that. Don't give clients too many options and you will do much better. So, like I said, stick to one thing, one base artwork, and that can include maybe like one person, that's it, fully colored. The next thing you can do is allow clients to customize their order in terms of what's included in the piece. So for example, again, the same things remain constant. It's going to be a fully painted artwork and it's going to be full body, but the client can choose how many people they want in the piece. So do they only want one character? Do they want 2 people? Do they want 3 people? Or do they also want an added background environment or not? And finally, if you feel called to do this, do they want pets? And if so, how many pets? So the style of the commission does not change. It's full body and it's fully painted, but they get to choose how many people and how many pets and whether they want the background environment or not. That is a really great way to keep things simple for them and for you. Now, number 2, to reduce the overwhelm and make it super simple for them, is to keep your styles cohesive. One thing that I've noticed after being in our Corgi for a lot of time now, if you're not familiar with it, our Corgi is a network of artists that are offering commissions to clients. So there are many talented artists in the network, and I'm one of them. And what I've noticed after being in that platform for many years now is that the artists that have the most cohesive samples in their commissions get the most orders. And there's a very simple reason for this. It doesn't confuse clients. For example, I've seen some artists that have such a wide range of samples in their commission listing that I can only imagine how confused clients are when they see them. For example, if you have the headshot and another that is full body and one is fully painted and the next is just a line art and one is in black and white and the other is fully colored, clients are going to be, okay, what am I going to receive if I commission you? Am I going to receive a fully painted portrait? Am I going to get a full body line art? What exactly am I going to get? And again, a confused mind always says no. So you want to make sure that there's no room for confusion, that whenever a client sees your offerings, they immediately know what they're going to receive. There's no room for confusion, no room for overwhelm with all the options they can choose from. So make it simple, make it straightforward, and with just a glance they know exactly what they're going to get. And if you do that, I can almost guarantee that you're going to see a lot more orders come through for you. Make it very easy for your clients to know what their commission is going to cost from the get-go. So this is where, like, offering the items separately, like, okay, how many people do you want and how many pets, and do you want the background or not? Adding all of those things separately allows your client to calculate how much their commission is going to cost. And when they know exactly what it's going to cost and there are no surprises, they follow through on their orders. Now, if your commission listings makes them feel like it's going to cost $100, but when they reach out to you to order from you, you actually tell them it's $500, there's going to be like a disconnect there, and they're not going to follow through on the order. Not so much because it costs a lot more than what they thought it would cost, but because of the difference. Like, okay, I am confused. Why did I reach this sum of money and you tell me it's this other sum of money? I'm confused. And again, a confused mind always says no. So whenever possible, you want to make sure that these 3 things are in place. You want to make sure that you don't have any unnecessary options available to clients to reduce the confusion and overwhelm in choosing between the thousands of options we usually make available. And you want to make sure that your samples are very clear and cohesive so that they know with just a glance what they're going to receive, and clear pricing up front so that they can calculate how much they're going to spend on the artwork and there are no surprises. If you do these 3 things you will almost guarantee that your clients will not feel overwhelmed and that they will feel absolutely confident in commissioning you and following through with their orders. So I hope you find this useful. Let me know if you have any questions, post them in the comments below or send me an email and I will be happy to answer them for you. Alright, I will be back very soon with more tips for you. So I will see you very soon. Bye!